Okay, so this is a brush DC motor me and my group members made for a grade 11 physics project for the unit magnetism and electricity. So I'll just show you how it works first, and I'll go through explaining it. So yeah, as you can see, it's neat, it runs smoothly, etc. So what happens is that we first hooked up the battery to the Alligator clips, and conventional current passes through here into the switch. As you can see, that is the switch. It then travels through here into a copper nail that we nailed to the board, and what we did is we shaved off a bit of the end there so it can wrap really nicely around the copper nail. Then it comes to the it goes into the cable that we basically, it's copper wire that we cut off the edge and we frayed, if you can see that. Then we just put electrical tape here to make sure that it stays in place. It comes up here and where it reaches the commutator, which are two halves of copper sheet that we basically cut off and plied from a bigger copper sheet that we bought in an electricity hobby store. As you can see, then we taped the if you can see, the light might be in the way. We taped a piece of the iron, which we a piece of the copper wire, which we shaved, that comes down here and into this. Now it's a solenoid, pretty much. Then it comes back here, touches the the commutator, and comes back into the brush. And basically, once again, a copper nail, and there's another nail that holds it up, and just comes back into the battery. So as you can see here, these are the permanent magnetic fields, and we made it so that it can move to increase or decrease the field strength. So yeah, this is how it is. And yeah, one more important thing is to make sure that these two are touching two separate commutators at the same time. In this sort of scenario in which we build it, make sure that this gap is as big as the other gap, obviously, but make sure that it's almost aligned with the actual solenoid, which I don't know how many times you wrapped it, maybe around 100, 150. And what we use is we use nails, iron nails, because they give you the strongest effect. Generates the strongest magnetic field. This is basically just a huge wooden dowel that we bought. This is electrical tape under the copper commutator to prevent the wood from heating up or whatever. And these are bearings we just glued bolts to it. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave in the comment section below or whatever.